drizzling this morning in the capital city. I just want to take a look at what Ngong Road looks like, and doesn't look so bad despite different snarl-ups at some point. If you can be able to use alternative routes, then you can be a good place to get in town right on time. Doesn't look so much bad, but there is some little snarl-ups at different places, different locations in that particular road. Taking a look at Langata Road, doesn't look so much bad because this morning, despite the drizzling, looks so much good, even though as per the map the traffic is moving just slowly because of the drizzling and the cold this morning. And taking a look at Jogoo Road doesn't look so much good because if I look at right from Makadara all the way to the Central Business District, looks so much good when you start at the start, but when you continue, then the traffic starts to build up all the way entering to the Central Business District. That is what is happening on the major roads. The Central Business District itself doesn't look so much good, so much movement, a lot of moving. So if you can be able to avoid the Central Business District, then it will be of your big importance, and that is what is happening on the road. Just quickly, I want us to take a review of what is in the newspaper. So we are coming to you live in Nairobi City. So if you can this morning, then you can get here and get your cup of coffee, because this is a place to be at this hour because of the cold that is happening in the capital city. Just a review of the newspapers. I just want to begin with the Daily Nation of what they have written this morning, and the Daily Nation has focused on 10 days to election. Of course, we only have 1 week and 2 days before we get into the election mood. People to get into their respective polling stations and cast their votes. Just about the IEBC call to a visit by political party agents to Athens, Greece, to supervise printing of election materials, raised questions on the supply of extra presidential results declaration forms that the Ruto and Raila camps want answers to. Of course, that is the story where ABC has called an urgent meeting today where they will be dealing with the top presidential regards form contain the printing of extra forms, that is the 34A and 34B forms that are said to be election declaration forms. That is what the Azimio la Umoja and the Kenya Kwanza coalition are raising concerns why the IEBC had to print two sets of those particular documents, and the dispute is that the commission has reportedly told the campaigns that the additional form 34As for each of the 46,229 polling stations are copies of meant for observers, media and other stakeholders, something that the political parties have refuted, and today the IEBC is set to meet with them. And on yet another big story is about a pay rise in disgrace for members of parliament. Lawmakers may have lost a plenary seating allowance, but will walk away with a much better deal as they gain FT House allowance. That is a story regarding what the SRC, that is the Salary and Remuneration Commission, did yesterday, cutting off the allowances of members of parliament, as well as cutting some of the extra monies allocated to the members of parliament. That is a story there by the Daily Nation. You can get that story about IBC and candidates and what is arising between the two of them at page 4 of the Daily Nation, as well as the story there on page 5 talks about Smartmatic International Company defends Venezuelans. That is a story where 3 Venezuelans were arrested at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport after they were found with election materials. That is matters to do with the preparedness of the election. And going to page 6 and 7 is about the drumming support campaigns getting to the home stretch as both Ruto and Raila continue to campaign in different areas. 6 campaigns left for each of them as they seek to end their campaigns and climax. Just simply to note that ODM party leader, or rather the Azimio presidential candidate, will be having his final rally in Nairobi, as well as Deputy President William Ruto on the 6th of August. That is 2-3 days before the general election. And yet another big story there by the Daily Nation is Kenya Kwanza deputy presidential candidate and Mathira member of parliament Rigathi Gachagua loses 202 million to state in a corruption case. That is the ruling there that by Milimani High Court that talked about the money that has been withheld by the state from Mathira member of parliament Rigathi Gachagua, totaling to 202 million. Talking about the state has issued a ruling that the money held in 3 accounts of the member of parliament to be remitted to the state. That is a case that Gachagua has since appealed, and the matter of appeal is a matter of wait and see whether the appeal will sail through. But all the same, the Standard newspaper talks about and expounds on that particular story on why Rigathi Gachagua the 202 million the state after 3 years of investigation and trips to the court. UDA presidential running mate will lose his millions in the wake of a ruling money from government agencies was required through corruption. SRC says no pay rise for president as members of parliament lose allowances. It may be a smile, but not a smile at the members of parliament. The Standard talking there about that particular story and expounding on how the SRC was able to review the salaries of public servants, especially the politicians, the members of parliament. And something to note there is the review of the salaries, where the Speaker of the National Assembly will be leading in the pay rise of the members of parliament in both parliaments. IBC meet presidential candidates over suspect forms. That still story written by the Daily Nation. And Gachagua fails to prove source of 202 million shillings as he loses the money to the state. Fate of the Venezuelans unknown as police IBC say the issue is resolved. That is the story on page 7, expounding further on why the 3 Venezuelans who were arrested at JKIA, with the police service now indicating that they were arrested with election materials that were not allowed to be in the country. But yesterday, after joint prayer by the 2 of them, the Venezuelans is yet unknown, even though police say and IBC say everything is all good. Final dash for Western and Nyanza votes. That is the campaign by Azimio la Umoja as they seek to strengthen their support in the Western and the Nyanza region, even as the campaigns get into the home stretch. 1 week to go before we get into the August 9 polls. And Ruto turns to his home turf in state race. Of course, Ruto as well with the Kenya Kwanza team speeding up and heightening their campaigns in the Rift Valley region. Empty shelves amid unga subsidy hitches. That is the story there by the Standard newspaper on page 10, talking about despite the reduction of the price of unga, the shelves are still empty, even as retailers seek to capitalize on what was a shock move by the state to lower the commodities price. Now Sonko drags Karua Koome to the impeachment saga. That is the story there on page 11 of the Standard newspaper, and that is what the newspapers have written this morning. That is what is happening this particular morning. Of course, a quick one to note is that the IEBC will be meeting all presidential candidates in the course of the day as they seek to clarify on the forms that will be used in the registration or rather the announcement of the election results. That is the form 34A and 34B, bringing a big contention in regards to how the IEBC was able to print 2 sets. The IEBC saying the 2 sets will be for election observers, but for the coalition, they are yet to come into terms with what the IEBC has given out as an explanation, and today will be the determinant. Of course, the preparedness, 10 days left before the August polls. Is the IEBC prepared or not? That is what is coming out in the next few hours as they seek to clarify on what is the climax of our preparation of the 9th August polls. And apart from that, that is what is happening this morning. And now I want us to switch gears, because this morning we are coming to you live from Millennium Hotel in the capital city right here in South Sea. So if you're around, you can be able to dash here and get a cup of coffee with this drizzling and the squall this morning. And just switching gears, I am with my colleague this morning, Ida Monzati. She's right on the far end as we seek to, bring to you something different this morning at Kirk TV in the morning. This is the Kirk Partnership Week. We give you of what you can get, and we'll be crossing the other side where Ida Monzati stands by, just as she seeks to bring us to speed with what we have prepared to you this morning. Ida, if you hear me, I throw the ball to you so that you get us up to speed with what is happening on the other side. Tell us what is happening there.
Yes, as you said, we are coming to you live from Millennium Hotel right here in Nairobi, South Sea area, and it's quite a chilly morning, but doesn't stop us from, of course, cooking, as you can see, as well as having fun right here at Millennium Hotel. Remember, this is Kirk TV's Partnership Week, and this is Kirk in the morning. You've just heard of the newspaper review as well as the traffic updates from my colleague Chris Sambu. But as I said, we are coming to you from Millennium Hotel, and today we are going to be cooking right here for our breakfast. So we are having Rosemary from Millennium Hotel. As I mentioned, that's where we are coming live. And we also have Charles from Lay Training Center. They'll just share with us what exactly they'll be preparing for our audience. Remember, we are here to teach you definitely of what you can have for your breakfast. So Charles, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Tuambie tu kidogo leo, wewe mwenyewe unataka kututayarishia nini?
Nataka kumtayarishia fresh cake pancake and chicken sandwich. And as I want to give you the tips of breakfast, a healthy one, that it will be amazing. And cooking is my passion, and I know people will enjoy this wonderful and delicious breakfast food.
All right, yeah. So I'll just come to you in a bit. Carol, Jumbo, how are you? Rosemary?
I'm fine, thank you.
So just let us know of what you'll be preparing for us for the breakfast, as Charles put it.
I'm doing some fluffy pancakes, and also I'll be making a mushroom and ham sandwich. Yeah.
All right. So Charles, kwako tena, you said you'll be making as a healthy breakfast. So when you're talking of healthy, what exactly do you mean, and what ingredients will you be using that makes our breakfast healthy today?
Okay, today I'll give you the tips of pancake without sugar, and we use the butter instead of margarine, because the butter is more healthy than margarine, and also the sugar is not good for healthy, so you use the honey instead of sugar. That gives you the wonderful and unique taste. So I hope people will enjoy, and they mark this recipe as very, and you use yogurt to make smallish and more tasty. Yes.
And you've also mentioned that cooking is your passion.
Yes.
So when did you start maybe can I say cooking, or when did you become a chef?
I became a chef. I'm now 10 years down the line. I've been a chef, head chef. I've been in different hotels, but I knew my career, my passion when I was young, and when I was class 3, I knew how to be a chef. So I grew admiring my passion. I work on it, and my passion become career automatically.
Class 3, what exactly were you cooking?
In class 3, I was able to make a chapati and also to make a kienyeji mukimo.
All right.
Yes.
All right. So you said you won't be using sugar.
Yeah.
You'll be doing honey instead.
Yeah. Instead of sugar, I encourage people to use olive oil instead of other oil. Also to use honey instead of sugar, and the absolutely organic honey. That is the best to use for them, and so to enjoy their food. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. Let's go to Rosemary. Yes, please. Okay. So he'll be preparing pancakes and sandwiches. Yeah. Are you doing the same?
Yeah,
and what ingredients are you using?
For the pancake, I'll be doing vanilla pancakes, which would be fluffy. Fluffy by putting some baking powder on it. And for the sandwich, I'll be doing the ham and mushroom. I also believe it's healthy. I'll be using olive oil, and I'll be for the mushroom, I'll put some herbs in it. for flavor for the pancakes, I'll use some vanilla essence. Yeah.
All right, so he's using honey
Yeah.
and you're using sugar.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So how do you ensure that the sugar, definitely too much sugar is not good for our health.
Definitely.
So how do you ensure that you're using sugar, but that which is beneficial to our bodies and doesn't harm our bodies?
What happens, I'll put some sugar, but not a lot of it. You know, pancake at the end of the day, it's a sweet dish. For the sandwich, it's savory. So that's why you're finding that in the pancake, we're putting sugar. For the sandwich, you're just putting salt. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
so,
it's a sweet dish. This one is savory.
All right.
Yeah.
So Charles just shared with us that he started cooking when in class 3. Is that the same for you?
Well, I started cooking when I was in secondary school. And let me say it's all about passion. Our work is really stressful, working long hours, physically demanding, and you find that your social life is kind of affected because you find that during the weekends and holidays, you're working. So it's really demanding, but it's all about passion.
All right.
People love food, so you cook good food and you make people happy. You cook very good food, you make people really happy. Yeah, it's all about that.
I love that. Thank you so much. Rosemary, you can just proceed with that. So I think I'll agree with Rosemary. I think for any career, it's all about passion. So maybe if my camera can just zoom into what Charles is doing. And Charles, you can just be explaining to us what exactly you're using and why are you using this and not necessarily a spoon, what many people use, and how easy is are your equipment accessible?
Yeah, these are local equipment. You can get it to the nearest supermarket. I'm using this so that it can be mixed very well. And I can give you the story of pancake, where it come from. It was our housewife was cooking, was making the porridge, and a thin drop of a porridge fell on top of a hot top of. Then since that time, the people are not that clean, so we remove it and they eat it. So it come from France. So that's the history of the pancake. Where originally come from, and then we call it crisps, which means crispas. So that's the original that you can say, the pancake originally, because we are making the French crepe pancake, not the normal big pancake. This is a soft one. So here I've used the milk, the yogurt, and also I have used the butter and lemon zest, this one. And then also I'll use the flour. Then from there, we'll go to, we'll sprinkle the honey, and then you fold it, so that at the end of the day, it will be sweet, and it will be so delicious.
So do you add eggs as well?
Yeah, you have eggs here.
You added eggs.
Yeah, because it's a protein, and it will help that coagulation to take place.
All right, so you can just proceed with
Yes.
that. So we are in the kitchen right here at Millennium Hotel. Remember, we have Charles from Lay Training Center, as well as Rosemary from Millennium Hotel right here in Nairobi, PCA on Muhoho Avenue. They are preparing breakfast. There is a sandwich and pancakes. So it's not really a competition, but we will like to see whose pancake and whose sandwiches will be more sweet, as they put it. Everyone is very confident in themselves that they are going to make the best pancakes. So I'm here to test for you, but if you're around South Sea, if you're around Nairobi, don't feel shy to come and join us. Let us come and have a taste of the pancakes. So let us just go to Rosemary. Just let us know of what ingredients you've added to the dough, what exactly you've added, and how does it help even before you start preparing the pancakes.
Okay, for the pancakes, I've used 3 eggs, I've used some sugar, and I've put some baking powder to make it fluffy, and some flour. And I'm going to use butter, which is healthy, while cooking. I'll also use some corn oil for the butter. The reason as to why I'm going to use the corn oil in the butter is to make the pancakes more moist And again, they'll not be able to stick in the pan. That's why you see that when you're doing pancakes, we put the oil in the flour. Yeah.
And now, just because you mentioned the pan,
Yeah.
when using the oil,
Yeah.
does it doesn't stick to any pan or just the non-sticky pans?
The non-stick, I would recommend the non-stick pans.
All right.
Yeah, although I'm going to put some butter because of flavor. Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
So you can just carry on.
Okay.
Okay. So remember, we are coming to you live from Millennium Hotel. As my colleague Sambu mentioned, this is Kirk in the morning, but it is a different and a unique Kirk in the morning where we are getting in the kitchen right here at Millennium Hotel. We have Rosemary from Millennium Hotel and Charles from PCEA Lay Training Center. As we mentioned, they are preparing breakfast. There is sandwiches and pancakes. We will be right here to taste and let you know of what exactly tastes better. And it is quite a chilly morning, so if you're around Nairobi, if you're around South Sea, don't be shy to just come in and have a coffee from PCEA Milele Hotel. So this is Kirk TV's partnership week. Remember, you can send in your questions, your comments to our chefs. That is on 01112220044. Remember, we are also coming to you live on all our social media pages. That is Kirk TV Kenya on Facebook and YouTube, Kirk TV_Kenya on Twitter, and Kirk TV.Kenya on Instagram. So we'll take a very short break. When we come back, my colleague Chris Sambu will be having a one-on-one with the manager, Milele Hotel, as well as the manager, that is Milele Beach Hotel from Mombasa. So we take a very short break. Don't go too far. Come, let us have a taste of the pancake and the sandwiches.
Are you ready for Israel? PCEA head office is pleased to inform all presbyteries, parishes, churches, congregations and friends of our PCEA annual trip to Israel. The 10-day trip to the Holy Land will happen this September from the 18th to 27th, 2022. The trip to Israel through Egypt will include visit sites like the pyramids, Mara, the Hanging Church, the Burning Bush, Mount Sinai, and then to Israel through the Suez Canal. That will include visits to the Dead Sea, Kibbutz, the Menja, the Temptation Mount, Gethsemane, Old Jerusalem, Caesarea Park, St. Peter's in Galligantu, Emmaus, Capernaum, Jordan River, Galilee, among others. We would love to have you join us on this annual trip to Israel. For bookings, contact Rose on 0721 511 524 or 721 511 524.
My name is Moaz Jamal. I'm the Managing Director of Associated Motors Limited. Associated Motors introduced the Isuzu brand of commercial vehicles into Kenya a little over 55 years ago. We've been with Family Bank a little over a year now. We've had a very good experience. There's always interaction between ourselves and the team at Family Bank. They've worked with us very much as part of the AM family, as a partner. They've always wanted to understand our business. In many ways, the name of the bank reflects what they do.
Our customers are family, and we want you to know that you can always bank on family.
Welcome to Pimaya Motors Mombasa, dealers in new and used Japanese, German and European cars. We have all varieties from saloon cars, matatus, buses and trucks. All our prices are currently discounted. Contact us today for the best deal on 0725 725 319, 0738 111 228 or 0724 017 913. Your satisfaction, our joy.
PCA Ongata Booth Girls High School of Excellence is a modern private girls boarding school offering the 844 curriculum. Our vision is to provide an education that focuses on the holistic growth and development of each learner who will be readily admitted to world-class institutions of higher learning, graduating into exceptional students of integrity.
Our school will not only offer academics, but we also have extracurricular activities. For example, we have swimming pool, and it's not only a swimming pool, but it is an Olympic standard swimming pool whereby our students are able to feed their mind and build their mind.
We take care of our girls spiritually. We have a church just across here where they worship every Sunday, and in between the week we have a very, very strong Christian union. We really encourage you to bring your children here that they may get the experience of learning in a Christian environment.
We also have teachers who are well skilled and trained and also friendly. They teach us to be disciplined, which goes hand in hand with academics. PC Ongata Booth Girls High School of Excellence is the place to be.
Our school is founded on Christian background, and we are surely assuring you that when you bring your girl, you will not regret.
We have vacancies in Form 1 and 2 available for application. You can apply now.
Points as to why we need partners. Number one, it is because partnership and partnering is biblical. That is the model of mission which is demonstrated in the Bible, that even Jesus Christ had to partner with the 12, and then he commissioned them so that they may partner with the rest of the world. That is point number one. Point number two is so that you become part of this great mission. So we partner so that we become part of the mission. Without partnering, you cannot be part of the mission.
Well, karibu tena. Remember, we are coming to you live from Millennium Hotel, and we are in the kitchen. Before we went for a break, we told you that we are preparing breakfast. That is a sandwich and pancakes. We have Rosemary from Millennium Hotel and Charles from Lay Training Center. So they'll just let us know of what steps we missed while we were out for a break. So Charles, just let us know of what exactly you are doing.
Right now, you are grilling the toast. And also you are cooking the chicken. You want it to be juicy and soft. That's why you have marinated already when you're behind the camera. And then now you want it to be juicy for chicken sandwich. Then we make our bread crispy and for sandwich so that people can enjoy very well. You are using the butter instead of oil.
So for how long will the chicken cook?
The chicken will take just 15 minutes. It will be ready. Yeah.
All right. So, Rosemary, to you. I see your pancakes are almost ready.
Yeah.
So just let us know of what these are. I know they are mushrooms.
Yeah.
So for how long probably will you cook them, and how are you going to use them?
For the mushroom, they don't take a lot of time. For around 5 to 10 minutes, they're going to be ready. Like now in this juncture, I'm waiting for the water to reduce the liquid from the mushrooms. Then I'll season with pepper and salt. Then from there, they'll be done. They don't take a lot of time. Then I'll go to finish up first with the pancakes, then go to the ham and mushroom sandwich. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm already salivating, but we'll just go to Sambu for him to have the conversation with the representatives from Milele Hotel as well as Milele Beach Hotel. So Sambu, if you can hear me, over to you.
All right, thank you, Ada, and I hope that food will be ready in the next few minutes because we're already salivating from this other side. As you can see, where I'm standing is the swimming pool of Milele Hotel here in Nairobi. So, as you can see, it's a very good swimming pool. I understand this side that I'm standing is the children's swimming pool. So, if you get time, you can be able to come here with your family and enjoy the facility as well. But right about now, because the other going on, I just want to have a conversation with the management looking at this particular hotel. Of course, it's a Milele Hotels. Here we are at the Milele Hotel in Nairobi. So I'll be just walking and joining the team here, the management team right here. I just want to understand what they exactly do in the different hotels and what responsibilities they play. So just to introduce yourself. Viewers wanataka kujua who are you and just tell us.
Viewers, good morning. My name is Caroline Wangeshi and I'm in charge of the hotel operations here in Milele, Nairobi, overseeing daily activities of the day, generating revenue for the hotel and also maintaining the budget of the hotel as well.
Right, and just coming to you just quickly, she said she's the general manager and people would also want to know who's standing next to her.
Good morning, viewers. My name is Elizabeth Muturi. I'm in sales and marketing at Milele, Nairobi. My day-to-day work is to ensure that the hotel is running well with business and making sure our viewers, you are able to know we have Milele, Nairobi. Thank you.
All right, and just the gentleman in the group as well, I just want you introduce yourself so that we get to know you. And
Thank you so much, Sambu. My name is Adam Shedu from Milele Beach Hotel, that is in Mombasa. Very honored to be here, and we say thank you so much for this event. Indeed, it's a good and educating event. So mine is to hear marketing Milele Mombasa, as well as Milele Nairobi is part of us. We are all sisters. So my role, my activity, what I do there is to market the hotel, make at least the hotel is live, and to generate revenue.
All right.
So thank you so much. Yeah.
Good. The lady now to do and introduce yourself so that we get to know you much better.
Thank you. media marketer at Millennium Nairobi. So just managing the social pages.
All right.
Yes.
That is so great. And then now I want us to have the real conversation. Of course, you've introduced yourself, and the other side people are cooking, but they don't understand the challenges in cooking. Just to begin with you, Carol, what is the challenge, or rather, how does the Milele Hotels operate?
Milele Hotel Nairobi, or Milele Hotels in general, because they're representing also the Milele Beach. They're owned by the PCA, they're church-based hotels, and being a church-based hotel, that means they're non-alcoholic, non-smoking hotels, meaning they're a family set-up hotel where you can come, bring your family for the weekend. We have the weekend packages. We have weekend brunches that we sell every weekend here. We have beautiful grounds for weddings, for outdoor activities, whereby we sell the conference facilities. You can come with the team when you're doing the team building or the training for organizations. We also have accommodation rooms, 81 rooms, and they are self-contained rooms, all of them with self-private balconies. They're well situated because we are just near the city. We are 5 minutes from the city center, also from the Wilson Airport and the JKIA, which is the international airport.
All right, and just before I'm left with you, let me get a word from each one of them in regards to Milele Hotel. And just coming to you, you've talked about overseeing the business part of Milele, and ensuring that Milele is in business. Tell us about that experience, and tell us what sort of business does Milele do?
Okay. Normally our core business is accommodation and conferencing, of which my work is to make sure we keep the ball rolling with our clientele, the existing new clients, and also like weddings, church departments, and also leisure. I would say that. Yeah.
And in the wake of COVID-19, of course, we know what COVID-19 did. We don't need to talk about that. But then there is a challenge that comes in. So in such a situation where you find there is the COVID-19 challenge, now how has Milele been able to pick up themselves, or rather facing that challenge? How has it been?
We've been coming up slowly, and I would say after now it was opened up after the lockdown, business has been coming in slowly by slowly, and we are still hoping that things will get better as day by day. We've been working with our existing database, that is existing clients. We've brought in new clienteles, so we cannot say it has been that bad, but we are still not where we were before the pandemic. Yes.
So the pandemic has done a big blow to the hospitality industry.
Yes,
all right, thank you for that. And just coming to the gentleman in the group as well, how's the experience been working with the Milele, especially from the coastal region?
Okay, thank you so much, Sambu. As we all understand, we are from the hard time that was after the spread of the pandemic. Indeed, it was not been easy, but with the faith, the trust, and the courage that you're having, we've been moving on. So for now, it was more of like an eye-opener also to many who didn't thought of it, that there's something like a COVID that can come, hit the industry, not only here in Kenya. It is something that it was all over the worldwide. So we came to realize again that we also need to strategize, and we also need to focus more on our local markets. So as we are here, for most who are also depending mostly or majorly from the tourists abroad, we came to realize that we also have a potential here locally. So as I'm here, I'm saying thank you so much also to the support we've been receiving also from our own, that is the Presbyterian, in terms of accommodation. There are also other activities such as the day packages, people coming in for day package, that is as well as the luncheons, the chamas, the conference as well. So again, I'm taking this opportunity to say that having been the only non-alcoholic hotel and a non-smoking hotel along the along the coastal region, that is immediately we are just connected to the ocean. So that's the potential. We say indeed it is helping, and we are not far from the town, the airports, and also the SGR. So Millennium Mombasa, it's a home away from home. It's an ideal for families and people from all the regions. We are all welcome there.
And different from, Milele, Nairobi is in the capital city, and Milele, Mombasa is in the coastal region, where tourists flock so much. Would you say there was a little bit of, mulikuwa favored kidogo when it came to the COVID-19 pandemic, considering that tourists, visit that particular areas compared to the capital city?
Okay.
Were you affected equally, or at least there was some...
Yeah, we are affected because the effect was all over. It was across. Yeah, the whole nation was affected. But again, so for us to be also in business, we had to come with some new ways. At least you see from our packages, we also need to put it to become more friendly, to attract numbers, and also the people within. So again, being a tourist, one of the tourist attractions places, we don't say that it is not bad. It helped because people come to coast to see the ocean, the weather, the climate there. So it helped in one way or another. But also, you see, we need to be there, and we also need to encourage more to come. So that's why tunawakaribisha wengi na tunawakaribisha wote.
Alright, tunawakaribisha wote wakuje Milele, Mombasa, ama Nairobi.
Wakuje kote.
Alright, and just coming to you, hotel is something that is very, very, crucial for many people, especially for the bookings and all that. How has it been, handling the online part of it? That most of people do not come here physically and wouldn't want to come physically because perhaps they want to book. How has the experience been, and how has it been so far?
Well, let's say we've been there on Facebook for a while now, although we're now launching other pages, other social pages like Instagram, TikTok, and all that. We actually want to go across the board, and I'd say baby steps. It's not really been that much, like it hasn't really been what would I say?
So easy.
Exactly, it's not really easy, but I'd say we're really trying, and we're really hopeful because we understand that a lot of the market is actually there, and everyone now is online, and somehow almost everyone has a Facebook page or an Instagram page, and that's the easiest way that we can use to reach them. So we'd say that we're actually working on ways to grow the pages as much as possible, and then attract clients. And yeah, we've had our apps, I'd say, and we've had business from the pages themselves, but we're actually hoping to get more.
All right, and I understand because it's drizzling, we'll be coming back shortly. I just want us to take to jump on the other side where we'll be having the cooking that is ongoing, as we also go for a very short commercial break before we return. We are in the capital city, it's drizzling cold, so you can come here at Milele, Nairobi, and grab your cup of coffee. We'll be back shortly. Don't go far away. This is Kirk in the morning.
Life is constantly changing, and so can your finances. Give yourself the comfort and plan ahead. Protect your family's financial future at Kirk Insurance Agency. We will facilitate a full range of life insurance plans. To find out which plans work best for you, call us on 0700-161262 or 0780-203203. Email us via kirkinsurance@pcea.or.ke. Kirk Insurance Agency, our step into comfort and peace.
Since family means no one is left out, join me, Faith Kaulu, on Family Saturday, where everyone will have something. Remember, family is not only important, it's everything. So let's do this together. Communion with a difference. It's easy to set up, no worry of spills, contamination or waste. Prepared with very high hygienic standards and strict quality dedicated equipment. You are rest assured that pre-filled Holy Communion elements are completely protected. We deal with pre-filled communion elements for churches in Kenya and East Africa like the Presbyterian Church of East Africa, CITAM, among many others. The advantages of the pre-filled elements are cost-effective, convenient, portable and ideal for use in virtually any environment, less preparation work, completely hygienic, and we have both Alta wine and Alta juice. Order now by calling us or sending us a WhatsApp message on 07999 88371. Visit our website www.holycommunionelements.com.
Celestine Kemunto. I'm taking a bachelor's in business information technology. I chose ZTech because first of all, ZTech has been ranked among the best in ICT, and I thought it will be best. It will be best for my course. First of all, there are so many ICT labs in ZTech University, which enables students, mostly those who are pursuing IT courses, to get to know more about their courses, of which the labs have so many computers which have Ethernet, which is easier for them to browse. If I were given a chance to choose another university, I'll definitely choose ZTech University.
Apply today. ZTech University. Invent your future.
I've been together with Kirk TV. We've been working together. It has not been an easy journey, but I thank God because of the team we've been working with, and it has been a very resilient team, very focused, and people who are determined to see to it that Kirk TV stands and continues to thrive. And that team is the one which has caused Kirk TV to be what it is. And I want to thank all of you for this.
To partner with us, send your financial support to pay bill number 401-9613, account partner. Pay bill number 401-9613, account partner.
Creating awareness and informing you is our duty.
Law is order, and good law is good order.
And just because you are not sick, it doesn't mean you're healthy.
Kama mchwa, bidii yako, mali yako.
A happier family is but an earlier heaven.
I support Kirk TV. Tujenge Kirk TV.
Pay for your tithes and offerings, PAP, using Family Bank's USSD solution for church collection, Kanisa PAP. All you have to do is register and pay. To register, dial code *325*5#. Accept the terms and conditions. Enter your first and second name. Then your church's 4-digit code and church name. Confirm your registration and you're ready to contribute. To contribute, dial *325*5#. Select your type of offering. Enter the amount you want to contribute. Once done, confirm the amount. You'll get an M-Pesa PIN prompt. Enter your PIN and you're done. You will receive an SMS confirmation from Family Bank. Isn't that easy? Try Kanisa PAP today.
I'm Celestine Kemunto. I'm taking a bachelor's in business information technology. I chose ZTech because, first of all, ZTech has been ranked among the best in ICT, and I thought it will be best. It will be best for my course. First of all, there are so many ICT labs in ZTech University, which enables students, mostly those who are pursuing IT courses, to get to know more about their courses, of which the labs have so many computers which have Ethernet, which is easier for them to browse. If I were given a chance to choose another university, I'll definitely choose ZTech University.
Apply today. ZTech University. Invent your future.
We protect what is important to you so you can focus on accomplishing your life goals. At Pimaya Insurance Agency, we cover motor vehicles, personal accidents, medical and educational policy insurance countrywide. Our offices are located at Franchise House, First Floor, Moi Avenue in Mombasa. You can link up with us on our social media pages at Pimaya Insurance Agency on Facebook and Instagram. For more information, call us on 0724 017 913 or 0734 691 090 or 0725 725 319. Your satisfaction, our joy.
Kirk TV is very promising, and judging from what is happening with other media houses, I would just say that our hope is that Kirk TV will continue to thrive, and even to outdo many other stations. It will continue to mission, and we also look at a point where Kirk TV will be the station of choice, not just for Presbyterians, as we say, but for all Christians across the board. We are looking at a situation where Kirk TV, again, as we are doing right now, will be the station where, because we have so many other stations, Christian stations, but you want to be seen as that one station which gives the right doctrine, the right doctrine, and also a station whereby it will be able to bring together all the churches, all Christians together, as opposed to segmentizing, Christians. Yeah. So we look at that point where everything Christian will be under one roof. Under one roof, and that is Kirk TV.
To partner with us, send your financial support to pay bill number 401-9613, account partner. Pay bill number 401-9613, account partner. Are you ready for Israel? PCEA head office is pleased to inform all presbyteries, parishes, churches, congregations and friends of our PCEA annual trip to Israel. The 10-day trip to the Holy Land will happen this September from the 18th to 27th, 2022. The trip to Israel through Egypt will include visit sites like the pyramids, Mara, the Hanging Church, the Burning Bush, Mount Sinai, and then to Israel through the Suez Canal. That will include visits to the Dead Sea, Kibbutz, the Manger, the Temptation Mount, Gethsemane, Old Jerusalem, Caesarea Park, St. Peter's in Galligantu, Emmaus, Capernaum, Jordan River, Galilee, among others. We would love to have you join us on this annual trip to Israel. For bookings, contact Rose on 0721 511 524 or 0721 511 524.
I am not a mistake. Welcome to Kirk Watoto. We're very glad to have you. In this show, we have 4 segments.
I always get excited for this particular moment when we raise generation for Christ.
You know that Jesus loves you so much and he has given you talents.
The aim of this program is to make sure that it nurtures your talent.
By then kuwa na baraka si pesa mingi.